Hi, Vicky with Vicky Woo Marketing, and I'm here today with a Marketing Mythbuster. This one says, because a marketing strategy worked for this other company or this coach, that it will work for me too. Let me explain to you why that's not always the case. There's many different factors that play into any company, any marketing campaign, any strategy, and you have to understand all of those. What I see too often, and I've discussed this in the past, is that a lot of coaches have learned one specific strategy from another coach, and that's what they turn around and teach. And therefore, in some cases, they only know that one strategy. What I've seen from decades of working in the marketing field, having been CMO at a large multi-billion-dollar corporation, having worked with some global brands that you would recognize, such as American Airlines, Southwest Airlines, Century 21, the Dallas Cowboys, and most importantly, working with thousands and thousands of entrepreneurs and small businesses, is that no one marketing campaign is going to work for everyone. There's differences that can vary across industry type. There's strategies that work better for B2B or B2C companies, although I will remind you, if you're B2B, you're still working with people on the other end. There are differences that can come into play based upon your company size. Differences can revolve around your customer base and their demographics and what they're looking for. For example, traditionally older senior populations aren't as big on emojis in a post, and they're less likely to use some of the social media channels versus a younger crowd. We all know this. Obviously, the same strategies won't work. Also, your company can be a difference. Let me give you a good example here. One of the strategies that I see advertised periodically on social media and Google elsewhere is for website designers to get away from doing traditional websites and do the rent a website. This particular strategy goes against everything I preach when it has to do with websites and any company's marketing in general. I always say that you need to own your own website platform, and these companies that they rent and rank, so they start a very generic website and get it ranking for keywords using SEO strategies and paid advertising. And then they turn around and contact a business and tell them that they'll send them the leads. The problem with these, which I've discussed before, is that when you cancel your contract with that company for whatever reason, all that work that you've paid for now starts going to someone else. So I know why the company selling it to you is doing it, because it puts money in their pocket. That's not the business practice I follow. I want to put money in your pocket too, but I want to do it in highly ethical ways and ways that won't damage your company after our contract ends. I just don't believe in that. So while that rank and rent website strategy may work great for some people, it's just not a practice that I am comfortable with, and therefore, just because it worked for someone else doesn't mean it's going to work for my company. If you don't know where to start, looking at another marketing campaign that someone else has done or that a coach has done that has had success can be a great place for you to start. But another problem we see people run into is that that system won't work with all the other systems your business may have in place. And therefore, you end up doing double the work, which is really inefficient. And if you're an entrepreneur and you're looking to do double the work, and I'm not talking revenue generating activities, I'm talking actual work, raise your hand, and I don't see anybody raising their hand. So the best thing you can do is get some focused strategic marketing advice that will work best for your company based upon your industry, your customers, their demographics, and their industry, B2B versus B2C, and of course, your individual unique company, the things that are different about you. And if you're going with any platform, any coach, looking at another company's marketing and they only have one way to do it, may be better than nothing when you start, but it's not going to get you to your specific goals over the long term. And in some cases, it may not even work for you right out of the gate because it may just be the wrong strategy for your company. If you have a marketing question, feel free to ask down below or visit the website vickiwu.marketing, and in the lower right corner, we have a chat bubble icon. You can click that and ask your question there. We'll try to answer you directly, or we may use your question in an upcoming episode. While you're here, check out our other videos and subscribe to our channel so that you never miss the latest marketing tips.